Welcome to the replacement of the input board on a Samsung Note 3. First, you touch a piece of metal to discharge yourself from any static electricity. Second, you remove the cover from the back of the phone. Then you remove the back of the phone. Just go around, pry, and the back of the phone will be removed. As soon as you have done this, just lift up the battery. No more battery in the phone. What you discover is the jack is connected here. Remove the pencil from inside this thing. It's okay, nice. Now, to be able to remove this, you have to find out which screws are absolutely needed to be removed. And obviously, if you look after inspection, find out that this has to be removed. All the side things have to be removed from the phone. So you have to find out. As you can see here, to be able to remove the screw, you will need a number 0 Phillips screwdriver. Let's remove the screws. Now it's time to find a way to remove the plastic part. For that, I strongly recommend having a set of very miniature flat screwdriver, so you can work slowly from one side. Remove the SD card, so no surprise there. Nope, we have removed the back cover of this thing. So we finally have access. You can see the board here on this side, one side of the board, going to that corner. And then on the other side you have that connector, which have the special connector on the other side. One of the important thing is that little wire here that have to be removed very carefully because you don't want to break it. As you can see, this is a little wire, so you pry by each side and you just lift it. It will clip back in the new version. Use a small screwdriver to lift this side. You go on the side of it and you just lift it slowly. And as you can see, now it's free. On the other side is a little connector, so using a small screwdriver, just pry it and you will lift it. Be very careful, these are very gentle connections. You will need to pry off the little board because it's basically glued in position. Remove the sticky tape as your new board contains the sticky tape required. Be careful while you remove it. Gently scrape off all the remaining material. On your new board, you will see there is 2 tabs for 2 glue portion. So, as I say, first you install this portion, this with that little hole on that side, and then you stick it down and you will be all set. Use a small screwdriver to put it down in that hole. As soon as it goes down in that hole, you can go down in these 2 holes, where you can press on the board. Use that little screwdriver to push on the side of that little hole here. Make sure that things goes in right in there, so it will be still well stick in place. Don't forget to put back the wires. That little wire here. We recommend using a pair of teeny pliers to do that. After playing with it for a little while, you'll be able to push it in, but be very careful to push it only when it's exactly on the top of the other thing. Now you have to put back the little wire in position where it was. So you have to push it on this side, push it on this side, and here we go. The little wire is in position. Make sure you don't lose any of your screws. This is why we use white paper. Now everything is ready to be reassembled. A last check. Make sure the wire is going into that little groove at the bottom here, and don't forget the connector. When you will push the connector, be very gentle, but when you go in, you will feel a little detent going in. Now let's put back the cover. When you put it back, start by the bottom first. And then push it in. That's it, your phone is back. When you screw back, always start by going reverse until you hear a click, and then go back the other way. Then you make sure that you don't cross-tab your screws. After reassembling the phone, turn it on. Feel the vibration, and as you can see, the phone is still working.